Wesley, you're crushing it in freestyle chess. Obviously, you're very much accustomed to this type of changing formats. How do you feel this new format is going to play in your favor?
Well, very interesting, but actually I'm waiting for the players meeting because I don't fully understand the format yet. So it's going to be fun.
I would say let's just focus on the time controls, this combination of classic, semi-classical, blitz and rapid.
Yeah, I feel more and more as a player you have to get used to this kind of things. Like chess.com changes their time control every single year, so it's been very difficult for me. This year been very hard because they chose to put no increment on their tournaments. But at least this one has an increment, so you just gotta get used to it. But it certainly affects me, affects the way that I train, because 10 years ago all I played was classical chess. Now we have to get used to all these different things. And as you mentioned, freestyle, maybe chess won't even be a thing anymore 10 years from now. Actually, like, you have to focus on all these different kinds of 960 positions, maybe. I mean, I played clutch chess before in 2020, and I did very well. Also, I played in various time controls, but I have to see it first. I have to experience it first before.
Absolutely, and this is somewhat of a combination between having a match format, playing the same opponent, but also playing the same opponent in different time controls. You've mentioned your training as well. How do you adjust your strategy and your training during the match, actually, after each and every game?
Yeah, I'm talking about in general, because the way that you train for classical is a bit different from the way you train for blitz or rapid, for example. Blitz is a lot more practical, so I'm talking about in that regard. I know the players very well here. I played them many times, so compared to the other players from the younger generation, at least I have a lot of experience with, for example, Fabi or Hikaru or even Linier. So I studied their games for the recent months, and hopefully I've come well prepared. Remains to be seen, because players generally have a different way of playing blitz from classical. Like, they have different opening repertoire, and also it's been a bit interesting that they choose not to make this tournament rated. So maybe we'll see more varieties of different openings.
Not having it count for rating, do you feel that puts more or less pressure? How do you experience these exhibition matches?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It could go either way, because busy players are a bit more serious when it's rated. At the same time, for me, I don't get to play a lot of classical rated games these days, so every game kind of matters. I think maybe there's a bit less pressure.
You know these players so well. Some of them have been your peers. Some of them have been your roommates in previous years.
Yeah.
Who do you prefer, and who is, in your opinion, the most exciting matchup for you?
I'm in very good terms with everyone. So we had a pretty successful Olympiad last year, and I think the players were very close with each other, and everyone was very friendly with each other. I think we had a good rapport. Fabi is a very good player, but he's also a very nice guy. Also, Levon was kind of the spiritual leader of the team in the Olympiad. I don't think we would have won without him. I think my results haven't been that particularly impressive in the last 18 months, so hopefully this tournament I could play better.
There's going to be money on the line in each and every game, but are you considering maybe making some side bets with your opponents before the matches?
Side bets? Is that legal? Yeah, I mean, I'm very grateful, of course, to the St. Louis Chess Club for having this tournament, also having me. I mean, as a professional, obviously, money is kind of important, but at the same time, I try to focus on the games and I try to play well. So I actually haven't read how the money system works.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time, Wesley, and good luck in the event.
Thank you.